Good morning, good afternoon, traders. Welcome everyone in the YouTube TEFS trading room. Hi, VIP room traders. Clifton, good morning to you. Hi, Brian, Frank, Dor, nice to see you. Hi, Mair, good morning. Good afternoon, to be precise. Hi, Andrew, good afternoon to you. You're very welcome. Happy to uh, help you to have a good week on the market. Nice to see you on the last trading day of the week, guys. And I just can't believe it, but the SPY and the triple Q is just pulling back. Seems like the tariffs are just having a bigger impact now. We will see that. Hi, Justin. Nice to see you, Marco. Good morning to you. Nitsan, nice to see you. Good afternoon. Okay, traders, first of all, I'm just going to start with the fact that this is, the last day to apply for the competition. Here, it's a pinned link, so you can just find the competition link above on the chat. So please just don't forget to apply if you are though an US citizen. Unfortunately, we cannot provide a funded account, but everyone else is more than welcome to join the competition still today. All right, traders. So if you're just getting a quick look on the S&P 500, as I mentioned you, after again reaching a new all-time high, we see a small pullback indeed in the pre-market. Not a huge one though, not a really big one. And I'm just reconnecting because seems like that my things are not the best here. Okay. All right, here we are. I still cannot see how strong the SPY is, I mean on the percentage wise, but if I am just checking the pre-market, not the pre-market, the pre-market too, but rather the futures are very much to the downside traders. And yesterday, the SPY highest level, as I mentioned you, it was a new all-time high. It's just joined to the triple Q actually, and it was almost 620, no, it did 620, 687, almost 627 is the new all-time high on the S&P 500, but today is back to the 622 area. In my opinion, 620 is going to be a stronger support here on the S&P 500. So I'm going to watch this level there on the triple Q. On the triple Q, it's going to be the definitely the 550 is back to this 553 dollar level at the moment. SPY is down 0.48% and the triple Q is 0.40. We have some weak stocks. For example, the semicons are a little bit lower today. Meta is going lower. NVIDIA 0.49. Tesla is in red though. And as I see, PayPal and Oracle are the weakest. Amazon, yeah, Amazon does not care about the market, Nitsan, because it is just going higher. Amazon is up 0.51. It is one of the strongest on my watch list, by the way. So that looks interesting. Okay, traders, back to the news as Trump again gets some tariffs updates now towards Canada. There are new tariffs for Canada, and this is shaking the markets at this time a little bit. So fear is rising. The question whether, as the 1st of August, which is the new deadline for the tariffs, is getting closer, how the bulls are going to stay resilient and how many times they can just defend the market to move lower. But today seems like they cannot do that. Also yesterday as well, remember how steep everything went down, especially the triple Q, and we have just seen an incredible V-shaped reversal and a new all-time highs again. So this is fantastic how this market is moving nowadays, guys. Definitely we are not bored during the trading hours. Okay, traders, just a second and I will be back to you. I just write a quick message. Okay. And I am back to you. All right, traders, what else on the deck here? As I mentioned you, this is the biggest reason why the overall SPY and triple Q is pulling back. Dow to fall over 300 points already. S&P 500 sliding from record after Trump's Canada tariff threat, and Bitcoin, though it surges for a new all-time high, traders. It was even over 118,000. So this is not just all-time highs for the U.S. market traders, but for the Bitcoin as well. Well, let's see what is the problem with these tariffs indeed. So Canada is the latest on the tariffs news, but there may be a twist according to the market watch actually. So denting investor sentiment to finish the week, President Donald Trump threatened a new tariff rate of 35% on Canada's exporting starting on the 1st of August. So this is the new date on the tariffs. Thus, the U.S. Northern neighbor may not see that apply to all of its goods. So nothing is sure yet, but 35% is quite high. I would say the latest tariff number is higher than the 25% that Trump threatened back in March. So it is actually a new number, but it's still not unknown which goods are going to be included in that 35% of tariffs. So traders, the tariffs are not looking good. I mean, not too many deals so far. And as you can see, maybe it's starting to shake the markets as well. Hi, Lee. Good morning. Hi, Anne. Nice to see you. Yes, Nitsan, SBET. Oh, yesterday. How could I miss that? I can't believe today. I definitely doesn't want to miss it. I don't want to miss it, so it won't be missed. If it's going to go higher, I'm going to be there. The 1750 is just, you know what, burned in my eyes and brain. That how I just could miss this beautiful move. Also, I'm not complaining because I had three beautiful winners yesterday, but that SBT, that was a beautiful intraday breakout, so it's on my list. Yes, Levi Strauss had some news. We are just going to move to the big movers soon. So traders, Canada tariffs just shaking the markets for today, though not too many economic news again. I must tell you, quite of nothing indeed. So we cannot count on the economic front at all. As I see only the federal budget balance, which is going to be released 2 p.m., which is quite late. On the international news, Jamie Dimon has a blunt message for Europe. You are losing. The JP Morgan Chase boss also told an event in Ireland that there was complacency in the markets around tariffs and rates. Ouch, that's not nice actually. US tariffs take center stage, but China and the EU are quietly clashing so far, at least here in the CNBC. It is just about Trump and the tariffs, and that the Dow is dropping at the moment until Bitcoin is flying. So crazy days coming again. Also, European stocks started to tumble after Trump threatened EU tariff ladder as well. I mean, the EU is waiting for this tariff letter from the White House, and I don't think so. It's going to be a really good one. Tesla, though, and Elon get a nice surprise for the stockholders. Also, Tesla is pulling back as Tesla to officially launch in India with a planned showroom opening, guys. So my Tesla is going to find a footing. I don't know yet, but let's just check it. And as Nitsan just mentioned, we have some more movers here, starting with Levi Strauss. Hi, Zainab. Nice to see you. Good morning. Hi, DVG. Nice to see you there. As I see, the guys just posted their list in the VIP room already. Scott has a lot to the long side, not too many to the short side. Well, let's see what's going to get to my watch list for today. Levi Strauss definitely, as the denim apparel rose 7% after the earnings results. So I agree, Nitsan, we should just put it on our long list. So long first candidate is going to be Levi Strauss. Okay. Coinbase MicroStrategy, as I've told you that the Bitcoin is just making new all-time highs after each other indeed. That's why Coinbase and MicroStrategy, both of them are just pushing higher. Let's see whether they are going to stretch this green strike after the opening bell as well. MSTR though, with MSTR, be careful. Coin is quite crazy too, but MSTR is crazy and spready. So be careful with that stock, but there is no question whether we should just watch it on the list. Nitin, you mentioned SBT, so I'm just checking it. Just a second. SBT at the moment, as I see in the pre-market, okay, it is it is quiet. Not much indeed. I cannot see the pre-market. Wait a little bit. Okay, because I am in a 1 minute candle. That's not the best indeed. Just a second. Pre-market, I'm always watching in 5 minutes traders because it's open for 2 hours already. So I would like to see that, contracted a little bit. So now I see that in 5 minutes, it's much more obvious, almost 10% higher, and seems like it is still in this gap fill on the daily. I love it to the long side, and I'm going to watch it definitely as BET. Next one in the list is BP, the energy giant, said that second quarter results from its oil trading division should be strong and that the company expects a higher upstream production. And that's why BP is going higher. I do not like this stock too much, not a huge mover. If you like it, I'm just going to call it to the long side. AMC is here, the movie theater chain popped 7% pre-market after Redbush upgraded the stock to outperform from neutral. Well, AMC is not very expensive stock. Actually, we have just seen it to tumble a lot. Maybe today for that news, it's going to get a little bit higher. Nice pre-market volume, plenty room to the upside. So let's just call it to the long list. Canadian stocks, of course, are falling because of the 35% tariff threat. Cameco, TD Bank were also lower in the pre-market because these are Canada-based uranium makers. So, for example, CZG is down 1.26% and the TD it's only 0.39. But I think CCG, I'm just going to put it on my short list. Traders, if you have anything on the list, on your list, please just let us know in the chat. And the next one on my list is going to be Performance Food Group, which is 8% higher, PFGC. I think I've never traded this stock. So I'm just going to start checking the relative volume and the average volume first of all. Wow, okay, I think this is not my type of stock here too much because of the volume. It's barely 1 million, the average volume. But this is a good mover, first of all, and the pre-market volume is not that bad. What should I do? What should I do? We have enough already on the long candidate list. You know what? Just because I don't know that stock, I think I've never traded. I'm just going to put it on my secondary list, but might can be interesting, PFGC. Okay, next one in the row and the last one actually, our environment, AVAV, which is up 3%, and Kratos Defense and Security, KTOS. The shares of the company is more than 4% each after Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth ordered the Pentagon to fast-track drone production. So both AVAV and KTOS can go to our long list. And now I understand why Scott has more candidates to the long side and the short side, despite of the fact traders that the SPY and the triple Q are still pushing lower. Triple Q 0.43 and the SPY is 0.53. And my weakest on my list is SOXL, like the semicon sector, followed by Oracle. Oracle, do you remember? I just called it as a beast in the recent days because it's just going higher and higher. This is the profit taking time for the oracle. We will see it soon, but because of that, I'm just going to put it to the long or the short list. But be careful. Meta, we completely missed Meta yesterday, guys. I hope some of you in the VIP room took it, but today as well, Meta is pushing lower, so this is going to be on my short list as well, especially if the market continues lower. And what else which I see and weak? Nike, it's lower too, but this is quite strong on the daily. Seems like AMD is pulling back. Apple is down 0.62%, and actually is just struggling with the 200 EMA on the daily. So this can be an easy rollover level for the Apple on the daily. Disney is pulling back to IBM down 0.57 after a very long green strike on the daily. And NVIDIA, not even mentioning NVIDIA, which just touched the new all-time high and just get to the $4 trillion mega cap, which is amazing. Actually, it's bigger than Apple now. So maybe traders, we should just change the Apple to NVIDIA to check how the triple Q is doing. Unbelievable. But NVIDIA, it is on a small pullback today as well. IBM, I mentioned. Google, it's a little bit lower. And Nitsan, I agree that Amazon and Netflix are quite strong traders. So these two stocks, I'm still going to put it on my secondary list. Amazon, of course, can be a stronger candidate, especially if the market changes its mind, as yesterday it did. And then we can just go higher. Amazon and Netflix um, on my long candidate list. All right, traders, I think I'm ready with my list, and I'm just going to wish for the VIP room traders, 44 room traders, a beautiful green day, guys. This is the last trading day. I wish you a beautiful green Friday. It's always a great feeling when you are just ending the week green. So I wish you that. And of course, a beautiful weekend with your loved ones and with the family. Thank you, team. Thank you, DVG, Clifton. And see you everyone on Monday. Bye.
Traders, good morning and welcome to the 44 Trading Room. Welcome to a Friday, as Aggie said, end of the week, and we are here, and this is going to be a green week looking into today and focusing in on what we're going to be having next week. So today, as we get started, volatility is here. That's good. Good choices of stocks this morning, and I'm looking forward to trading with everybody today. Bias to the downside this morning. We've got direction at the start, which is not what we had yesterday. If you recall, tougher trading day. And today, as we get that direction, we're going to be looking at some stocks that are possibly on the down, possibly on the up, and we're going to try to work through those today and hopefully get some great trades so that we can become profitable traders for the week, for the day, and then cruise into next week. Well, thank you to Aggie for starting us off. Welcome to everybody here in the room. Welcome to everybody on YouTube this morning. And going to be a great trading day. I'm excited to be here, excited to be trading with everybody. Let's take a look and start in with the Asian markets in the overnight session. So the Nikkei drop about 77 points. Hong Kong Hang Seng up 111. Shanghai and China up 0.50, almost flat. Europe still in session. They're red across the board. German DAX down 169.83. FTSE in the UK down 33.57. The CAC 40 in Paris down 62 points this morning, 61.97 to be exact. and that gives us 2 markets up, 4 markets down, putting pressure on the U.S. futures to the downside, and that's exactly what we have. Dow futures this morning down 279, Nasdaq futures down 109 and a quarter, and the S&P futures down 35 and a quarter this morning as we get the day started. Now, where do we go from here? Well, oil's up about 78 cents this morning, 67.35 per barrel. And if you're in the gold patch, big, huge day today on gold, up $44, up 1.32%, 33.6970 per troy ounce. Silver's up $1.23, up 3.30%. Big move on silver today. Copper's down, platinum's up, palladium is up pretty big. And I got to tell you, that is a great, great momentum play here with the precious metals. So here we go into the day today. And talking about that, let's take a look at one other thing here this morning. What's happening in the marketplace and what news can we get and help us out in today's market? Well, futures are down, like I said, over 200 points, 266. Trump in the news today about the tariffs, announcing 35% tariffs on Canada starting August 1, warns of higher levies if Ottawa retaliates. FDA to consider drug affordability when granting new vouchers and speed up approvals. So that's good for people that are taking drugs that are on some type of medication, and that's a good cite by the FDA. Goldman Sachs in the news, piloting its first autonomous coder, major AI milestone for Wall Street. And that's about it. Bitcoin in the news. So the coin stocks COIN, MSTR, everything off to the races this morning. Bitcoin flying to an all-time high, topping 118,000 as institutions pile into ETFs. So that's a big deal here. Coin and everybody else associated going to be in play today. Okay, we'll talk about that and more, get the stocks chosen for the day. But before we do, let's say good morning to everybody here in the room. Steve, good morning to you. Frank, good morning. Brian, good morning to you. Mark, good morning. Justin, good morning. Marco, good morning. Darren, what do you say? Good morning. Dan, good morning. Mark, good morning. Divide, good morning. Seth, good morning. Happy Friday, Clifton, and good morning to everybody here in the room. Listen, if you're out there, if you're on the YouTube channel, Clifton's got a link here. You can come to the website and come into the room here with a free trial, free 7-day free trial. Check us out in the room, see if it's right for you, and if it is, make the decision to join us. We'd love to have you here as a paying client. That helps everybody out, helps run the room, and we just appreciate all those that are involved on a day-to-day basis here with us. All right, let's take a look at some of these stocks here this morning. I'm going to go ahead and post the trades that I like this morning that I think give us a better chance of winning this morning. First one is going to be MSTR, and this is going to, oops, hold on here, one more, there we go, MSTR, long this morning over 433. We'll watch that at the start. Hopefully it pulls back a little bit and goes from there. KTOS, doing it with not a lot of volume here this morning, but if we get over 48 on KTOS, it's a good trade. KTOS, long over 48 this morning. Got that one. Levi's in the news this morning. Like this stock, 2140. Yeah, 2140. But it's a small mover, so I'm gonna hold off on it for right now and concentrate on the coin trade here over 393. So I'll post this trade here. COIN, long over 393. Okay. And then last but not least, you've got this AVAV. Now, there's no volume in here. We'll watch this here. I'm going to probably replace it with an NVDA or probably a ABVE that we were looking at yesterday. So I'll put ABVE here. This stock is in play today. AVAV over here, AVAV, and then we should be good to go. I love the stock ABVE over $4 this morning. Okay. ABVE long over $4. Continued play from yesterday. All right, we are set to go. We've got about less than 5 minutes before we open up. I know DVG will be here this morning with some comments of his own as to where the market might be going. And then we should be good to start this morning. I'm going to hopefully get out of the gate fairly quick here on this Friday. It is the last day of the week. And put together a nice green week. Not great, but not bad. So we'll continue on with that as we get going here. All right, DVG, are you out there this morning?
I am. Good morning, Scott. You hear me okay?
Yeah, I hear you. Perfect. How are you, my partner?
You know, I am kind of excited to see the little down leg this morning. So, good morning, 44 Trade Nation. We talked a little bit about what a potential Wyckoff distribution would look like. This is, I'd say, yeah, a little crack that we're seeing here, which is fine. However, what an absolute move on cryptocurrencies. Unbelievable.
Yeah.
So, we were long, then we were short. Some of those names, what an amazing push on names like Coin, MSTR. I'll be keeping a very close eye on all that, the entire space. So, Mara as well, MARA. I'm also looking at BMNR. For those of you guys who remember that stock, that I normally don't trade that kind of stuff, but because of its alignment to Ethereum and how it's really, Ethereum is probably my favorite crypto asset, we'll say. And so because it's aligned to that, I'll keep an eye here on the $52 print here at the open. I'll be taking it a little bit easy from a sizing perspective. AVAV will likely get a huge move. I'm also watching Kratos Tech, obviously with that announcement from Hexeth and saying, look, we got to build more drones. So I'll wait for a small pullback at the open on AVAV for an entry, ideally maybe around 246 or so. That's kind of what I'm looking at least this morning. And again, probably we'll look at 55403 on the Qs. If we get above that, we should continue the bullish sentiment. If we don't, and we get to that level and reject, I will likely become pretty bearish on the rest of the day. That's where I'm at. Scott, back to you.
Yeah, very good. I got to tell you, this week has been, a little up and down, but mostly all green this week, and volatility here, except for yesterday. So we'll watch this market as we come out with conviction to the downside, and then we'll see where we go. I too, you got to be thinking in your mind that this market is doing nothing but going higher, but we shall see, right? So we'll keep an eye on that. I do like the AVAV trade as well. I'll probably switch that out with this KTOS possibly. But we're going to watch and see NVDA starting to pop this morning. Darren's watching what? UMAC? I'll take a look at UMAC.
Yep, it's another drone name for sure. I actually put together a list of some of the drone names.
Yeah, it looks great. $10, right? Obviously. Let me take a look at the daily here. Oh yeah, $10.
Yeah, like LHX.
Yeah, it goes up to 12.
AIROUMAC.
Good call, Darren. Okay, I'll keep an eye on that. Okay, about a minute and a half before we get fired up and ready to roll here.
Well, Here we go. 10 seconds. Nope, minute, 10 seconds.
There you go, close.
Yeah. BMNR, I'm going to probably just put it out there right here. 52, might be too late here. 52.50. Here, pre-market. There we go. We got filled there. Small size, though. I normally don't trade that kind of stuff, but we'll give it a try today.
Okay, there we go.
I'll be watching the Qs here for the push over 55403.
Yeah, I'll probably load up ABVE, load the wagon at 350 here out of the gate. I'll let you know if that's going to go. I'll repost the alert here, ABVE.
Oh, NVIDIA. Big pop here.
$3.50. Yeah, I know, it just spiked. Eh? Okay, so I'll come into this right at the get-go here. In fact, I'm going to come in right now, pre-market. No, I'll wait till the open here. 350. There we go, 350, and I am in and long the stock right now. 350 ABVE with share size here, and I'm going to add over 4. Stop loss will be 3. Okay, here we go. Let's have a great day today.
AVAV ripping now.
Yeah, just moved over that 250 and popped. NVDA, same thing.
Okay,
Darren, UMAC, yeah, UMAC under around 950. I would pop into this. Okay, watch ABVE. I'm going to load the boat at 4, target around 450, 440. Out of the gate quick. Let's see if it happens here this morning for us. Love to have an early morning win here. Wow, look at that KTOS, eh?
Mm-hmm. All the drones are moving higher. Watching the cues here. Can it get over this 55403?
Okay, I'm going to
slightly,
take
but we're getting some rejection here.
390 on coin. Did you just mention coin? I'm sorry. COIN 390, small share size. Okay, and then target's going to be 39. Boy, if we get to 392, I'm going to add it. I'm going to add to it here. Okay, watch ABVE, first play of the day.
KTOS ripping. Wow. This is 55403 getting rejected here on the cues. AVAV is gone. Wow. NVIDIA gone. Huge short
move
meta
on
here.
NVIDIA this morning. Huge move on NVIDIA.
And I'm going to add some put options on the cues.
Wow.
AVAV, oh man. Total, what a missed trade that is. Oops. Okay, we're in meta. That's pretty cool. Like to see that. 72282.
Okay, UMAC traders, watch this here. If you're in the trade at 10, Darren, I would say we're looking maybe another point or so. I'm going to hold on to the trade on UMAC. Here's the I'll pull it over here.
Nice.
And again, this did not originate from me. This originated from Darren, and thank you so much for pointing this one out this morning. Still in the ABVE trade, watching ABVE.
I'll take a partial meta here in a moment. I'll probably dump BMNR. Waiting for meta. Let's see if we get some follow through here. Yes, good. No partial yet. Let's see if we break 718 now. Oh, AVGO breaking down now.
Yep.
Unbelievable move on AVAV. Oh, I was reluctant to take the trade. I thought I missed it. I'd be up massive right now on that trade. Well.
Yeah, nice pop. Okay, I am out of the coin trade with a loss. COIN, losing trade to start the day.
Partial here on meta. We'll let it do its thing. The way down. The put options are doing okay. They expire next Wednesday, so I'm happy to kind of let them do their thing. Again, 55403. You guys remember we talked about that here in the pre-market as a level. We run it over and move higher, great. Then I can dump these put options. But for now, that's where I was going to start to build, and we are up slightly on these put options.
MSTR looking good. UMAC, my only trade in, along with ABVE. Love to see ABVE return to $4.
Netta, nice break here. I like it. We'll take a little bit more off here in just a moment, unless we break 715, which is big level of interest. NVIDIA, what a monster move. Wow.
Come on, UMAC. Keep going. On these pullbacks, I will go long. I'll be looking at a possible long on NVIDIA, this KTOS. We'll have to wait and see if we pull back.
Nice short Tesla here, 307.
I want to continue on with the move higher.
Very tight stop on Tesla. We're in 307. Here comes, let's see if we get the break on the Qs. I want to see a big breakdown of 55143, next logical level for partial for me. Tesla target's going to be right around 303, 302. So we'll get a few points on that. Guys, Meta, beautiful trade on Meta. Wow. Hello. I will take a partial here in just a moment. There's a 715 print. Beautiful. Let's wait. Let's get a little more maybe. Maybe.
Okay, I'm going to try coin one more time, 390. 390 coin, I'm going to come in. Again, I'm holding UMAC, holding ABVE.
Stop on Tesla would be like maybe $1.
Okay.
Okay, taking some off of Meta in a moment here. Beautiful. There's the 715, low 715. Maybe we get a break under 715 and it should be rapid. Come on. Okay, taking some off there. We'll let the rest run. Beautiful trade on Meta. Completely can't lose on this one now. So that's nice. Here come the break on the Qs, guys. Keep an eye on it. We should get this pushed to the downside. Watch the 200 EMA. We're running right into it right now.
Okay, coin looking good. Now I'm going to add it 392 to go higher. 392 to go higher. UMAC looking good. Again, target's 11 on UMAC. Let's go.
Tempted to add on Tesla under 307 again.
There we go.
Guys, watch the Qs.
There's
Here come
the
the
coin
break.
pop. Target 394 on coin. This should be a really great trade here. Got burned the first time.
What a great trade this is. It's fantastic, actually.
Yep. It's coming up here. Watch 394 target coin. Should have taken the MSTR trade along with it. Just both of them blindly. Both of them running now. 394 target coin. 394 target coin. Come on, UMAC. Don't give up on us.
Taking a little off the put options for the Qs, just for some protection here, but I'm going to hold it. I'm willing to give back a little bit on these Qs just because they expire next Wednesday. So, wow. I'm going to add to Tesla here. Okay, Tesla breaking down now. Perfect. We'll get ready to take a partial again around 303. If we start breaking through that with some conviction, then maybe I'll, keep some size into the rundown.
AVAV, yeah, it gets under 250. I'll be taking it through 250. Market Dow's down 294, NASDAQ down 105, S&P down 36 or so. See if this, if we hold here on some of these stocks that we have long.
BMNR might give it a second look here.
What do you think about AVAV right here?
246 is where I wanted to get in, so I'm gonna wait till we pull back to that level.
Okay.
If we don't get there, we don't get there, but.
Yep. All right. Okay.
Nice walk down on coin. It could be, are you in coin, by the way?
I am long coin, yep.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah,
I got burned the first time. I'm in it for the second trade of the day here.
Nice. A little second chance, huh?
Yeah.
Let's see. AVAV. Nice pullback. Here. I got 249.50. I'm going to put it out there 246.3. 246.3. We may not get filled here, but I'll put it out there as an initial entry size and then, oops, In fact, I'll do 44. 24644 for the 44 Trade Nation. Here comes the break now on Tesla. We should get it. Hopefully it doesn't turn around here. I want to see it push new session low here, ideally. If we start to bounce, then I will trim the position. Because it can easily bounce $2 out of nowhere.
Come on, coin. Don't disappoint me here. Not a second time. No. 385 will be my stop.
There come the Qs, new session low. Meta now at 713, guys. I'll let the runners go. Wow.
Okay, I'm going to take AV 252 on the way back up here, hopefully. AV, long 252. Yeah, just the only thing about it is just a little declining volume, but I'm long the stock right here. Did not get the greatest fill, but I'm okay. Hopefully we take the top off now here. Watch the 254. If you're watching it, this is what it looks like right here on the screen here. 254 looks good. Pull through that. We've probably got another 2 or 3 points AV. Let's keep an eye on it here. Go. 256, I'll let some go.
Trimming up on Tesla here. So kind of I won't say a wash of a trade, but sort of.
Yep.
I'm not going to get happy about making 21 cents.
Go. 256 target. 256 target.
AV, you're in, yeah?
Yep.
No trade for me, but nice. You got
Yep.
252, right?
Yeah, a little over 252. I got a crummy fill on it.
Nice. Good luck.
Yep. Let's hope it continues here. 256 target.
Meta now at 711. The question is do I add to it or just let it do its thing, man?
Come on, AV. Let's go. Kick you in the tail here. Okay, right back up on coin. UMAC. Darren, I'm waiting for 11 on UMAC. Come on, 256 AV. Let's go. $0.50 spread on it.
You're taking a little off of Meta here. Just a moment. Tesla's just kind of waffling for me right now, but wow.
Go.
I can leave Meta alone for the rest of the day. Like, there's no way. I mean, I totally could bounce into my entry, but 722 here, I thought it was maybe a potentially bad fill, but as soon as I got in, man, it just tanked. So sometimes
Come
that
on,
works
let
out
me
in
get
your
out
favor.
here. It's 256. Come on, AV. Let me get out of this one with a nice win. KTOS coming down. Anything under 50, I'm going to be taking that. Volume's still good.
Scott, Meta just broke 710.
Wow.
Broke 12 points on this thing. Holy smokes.
I mean, that is just incredible. Did you take any options on it or no?
No, I probably should have. My put options right now on the Qs though are looking fantastic.
Yeah.
Holy moly! I mean, they expire next Wednesday. So.
Yeah, I don't know if. Okay, that's good. Yeah, I don't know if if we continue here on the down low with the markets, but we're approaching 350 down on the Dow, 113 now on 114 on the Nasdaq. So keep an eye on them. See if we wash out or if we're gonna.
Jeez, coin, man.
I know. And I'm out of coin for the second losing trade on coin. Wow. That hurts.
That's brutal. Didn't it get up to almost like 400 pre-market? 398. Yeah,
Yeah,
398.
it touched 400. Yeah. Crazy,
Wow.
right?
Wow.
NVDA doesn't care what you're talking
No,
about.
yeah, they don't.
Right?
And he is just going straight up, which is interesting because AVGO pulling back sharply. So AMD also pulling back a bit, but I mean, Nvidia is like, screw this, we're going straight up. And same with now, it looks like Tesla. So I'm gonna probably switch over to options on Tesla here in a moment. I'll take a little bit off the cues here as well. You know, up about almost 30% on those put options. Not too bad.
I like MSTR here. Come on, AVAV. Take me to the next level here.
Wow, NVIDIA. Jeez. Zero blanks given. You know what I mean? Like, unbelievable move on NVIDIA. Jeez. AMD now turning around, maybe 143. 143. The trouble with names like Coin and even like MSTR, right, is like, how are you supposed to trust this as a stock now when you see this type of behavior? You see it push all-time highs, it gets up, up, and up, and you should be blowing off the top, and then it dumps on you 15 points, and it continues to do that. Like, how is that supposed to be an investable asset?
Coin, you screwed me today, and I won't forget it.
Yeah. JPM pulling back pretty sharply here. Okay, I'm out, Tesla. Small loser on Tesla, though. I'm not worried about it. Big move now on the Qs. Bulls looking like they're trying to step up. All right, might get stopped out of the runners here on Meta, but beautiful trade no less. We've been taking partials all the way down.
Yeah, AVAV, I'm in here at 52, 252, right?
Okay, Tesla looking good now to the upside. Jeez. AMD missed it out to 143. I'm not sure if anybody took that, but guys, NVDA, new all-time high, just ripping. Wow, wow, wow. Still watching that 55403 on the Qs. If we come up and reject that right now, I will add more to my put options on the Qs. Otherwise, I'll just dump these, and clearly we're on a move higher.
Okay, sitting, waiting patiently, staying away from coin.
I'm actually surprised. The $400 put options on MSTR, $200. So I'm gonna grab a couple of those just in case that pulls back. It's holding up pretty nicely though up there at the 430 print. So maybe if it gets over like 434, I'll dump it. But these will be options. So let's see. Get in here. All right, $2.04. Not bad. All right, yeah, MSTR. Let's go. I'm up 7 cents on it. These are just with options, by the way. I don't know, man. Tesla looks like it's about to take off here.
249, I'll be my stop loss on AVAV.
Oh, MSTR. Okay. Those little put options are up 20 cents now. I'll take it. Still have my runners on Meta. I will put my stop above this little peak that just showed up. So 715.50 will be my stop on the runners. I may end up tightening if we start breaking the 710 again and just put that at my stop, 710. Q's getting really, really comfy with that 554.03 level. Keep running into it. Looks like we're going to make the push right now. So definitely be careful if you're bearish right now. We should see some resistance here at this level, though.
I'm out of the AVAV. I've got 3 losing trades in a row. I mean, I can't tell you how long it's been since that's happened, but 2 in coin and 1 in the AVAV. And the interesting thing is both trades, all 3 trades were profitable trades at one point in time, right? That's what makes you sick. Oh, well. So how do you do it, Scott? What do you do next? Well, maybe pull back a little bit on the share size, but I think we're in the right trades. Maybe an MSTR long here over the VWAP if DBG gets out. KTOS over 50 looks good. Market now, NASDAQ cut its losses in half. We'll see if we get a move higher now.
Yeah, I'm in MSTR, but with options, so it could move around a few points, and it's not. I mean, it makes a difference, but as long as the spreads are manageable in MSTR, I don't mind hanging on for a little bit. But we just bounced 4 points out of nowhere, so we are. Did we just get filled? No, almost. Okay, almost filled, guys. Almost filled on AVAV now. We are in. 24644. 24644 on AVAV.
I'm going to give it a try with you here. Why not? I'm in here at 247.22. Okay. 32 actually. Over 250 I'll add. Go full share size. We'll see what happens here. Yeah, still in the UMAC trade. Oh, coin. Come on, man. 390 coin. I'll come in for the third time. Maybe third time's a charm here. COIN. Small share size here. Don't want to get burned again for the third time on the stock. 390, 390, and target will be 392. We'll add it 391. Hopefully we get this to go.
AV, let's go. I'm going to add here.
I'll add at 250.
MSTR on these put options. They expire next Friday, so that's okay for now, but Q's looking like they're pushing higher here. Oh, big push now on the Q's.
Yeah, come on, coin. Come on, 392. I'm going to add here in about 15 cents at that 391. Let's go.
I may take some off of AVAV at 250. Make a quick 3 points here.
Yeah, I'm going to add it. It does. I'm going to add there. So give me your shares.
There it is. I like it. Let's see if we get a little more. A little more, a little more.
350. Well, I'll just say 251 target because I'm not going to get greedy with this. The VWAP is right there. We get through it. That would be a blessing here now. Coin looking great. 392 target coin. Come on, keep pumping here.
Got screwed on TOS with Tesla, Paul. I'm not sure what happened there. There comes coin.
Go, coin, go.
Not a revenge trade, a payback trade, no?
Yeah, well, I like that the way that sounds better for sure. You know.
Yeah, the MSTR options now moving against, which is unfortunate, but that's okay. I'm barely hanging on to the last two put options I have here for, no, 5. I've got 5 put options still on the Qs. Just seeing how it behaves here at 554. It looks like we're trying to move higher, so I won't hold on for too much longer. Just trying to be a little patient, a little bit of a maybe overshoot, and then if we break 55403, I may actually add another 5. We'll see.
392 knocking on the door. 392. Yep. Let's go.
Nice done.
Let's go.
All right, dumping meta here. Okay, no more meta.
20 cents to go now. 40 cents to go. 15. Let's go. 392 coin. 392. I just want to hear about it. Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah, who was saying spready? Mark. That's a big reason I put it down there at 24644, and it nailed my entry basically twice. So it's kind of cool to see that. But you may ask, like, well, why? Why did I pick that? Originally, I wanted to be in at 246, like 30 area, but for the sake of the 44 Trading Nation, I added the 44 cents at the end. And it had to be a limit order. Like, there's no way. Like, I'm not going to get in when it's right now. It's 79-cent spread. It was just $1.15 a moment ago, $1.46 another moment ago. Now it's 44 cents.
Go.
definitely pretty spready on AVAV without a doubt.
Come on, knocking on 392's door. AVAV holding up pretty good now. Let's go.
Oh, Darren, you just asked that question. Hopefully that answered it. Yeah, well,
I'm in it. I'm in it, Dan. I'm in there.
No, the low was 246.22 that it got to today. The 246.44 was where I put.
Come on, coin. Come on, coin. Right here, 392. Pop it. Pop. 20 cents. Let's go. 15. Boom. There we go. Out. 392.03. 392
Nice.
even. Okay. All right. Little comeback trade there. Still red. I'm going to keep a couple hundred shares on coin in case we explode to the upside. Okay, still in the AVAV, and my home run trade could be Darren's UMAC.
I'll be right back.
UMAC trade could be the home run trade. We get over 11 and we're off to the races. Let's go. Yeah, perfect timing on the coin exit, right? We got $11, Darren, out of the UMAC trade, which is fabulous. Absolutely fabulous. This is just going to be gravy money now. Let's go. Keep pumping here. KTOS, scam me first. There we go. Come on. Wow, nice pop now on coin. 394 target. I'll let 100 go. UMAC. I've got to let some go right here at this 11.11. 3/4 of the trade out. UMAC. 100 shares left on coin, and we are ticking now. ABVE could. Awesome, awesome, Darren. Enjoy. Yep. Thank you for the UMAC trade. Help me save a day here, really. ABVE, absolutely. $4 will be a smoke show today if we can get there. Just being patient, that's all. ABVE looking good. Right back to where I bought it at that 350. And look at the coin trade. All right, coming out all shares coin. I'm done with the trade, COIN. Now we're just up to UMAC, AVAV, and ABVE. ABVE target $4. Anything over four, I think 415, and I turn my day green. Oh yeah, I mean, you never know. ABVE, that thing could fly. I mean, you don't know. It's coming off of a bender from yesterday. Started out the day at 40 cents. Now we're close to 350. AVAV, go baby. 255 would be a beautiful move on this AVAV trade. And look at coin. I'm all out of coin. All out of coin. It's okay. Come on. AVAV doing it. Yep. ABVE taking a little breather here. Oh, geez. Wonder why, Paul. Okay, traders, about 3 cents to go here, 2 cents to go. We get up to that 350 on ABVE, and then hopefully we see that breakout here towards $4. There we go. There's the shot on ABVE along with that UMAC. We're in the money right now. Let's go. AVAV looking great too. All at one time. Let's go. Straight up like a rocket ship. Watch the $4 now here. Let's break out. Let's break out. just touched it and came back down. Hopefully, this second time we're going to be rolling. I don't use it, Paul, so I don't know. Yep. Just ABVE right now. AVAV and UMAC. I'll probably take off the rest of the UMAC. Any break under 1080. Otherwise, I'm going to hold on to it here. After being down 3 red trades, I've been clawing myself back here. I need this ABVE to explode, and if it does, we should be really, really good. $0.25 to go now, ABVE. That's looking good. NASDAQ about ready to turn green. NASDAQ now green, 2 points. Coming from 120 down to a nice rally, and I'm glad we caught it. Here we go. Watch $4 coming. 17 cents to go now. ABVE. Let's go. Catch some wind here. Would love to see it take out the 420 high. Here we go, $4. Just got it. Now let's see if we really take off. Again, the spike high, I'm going to move this MSTR out of here. Okay, the spike high on it, let's see. Spike high is going to be this candle here in the pre-market, which is going to be 428. Healthy for a small pullback. And let's see if we rip again here.
Hey, Scott, what I missed?
You know, we just turned green on the NASDAQ, and I'm riding the coattails here of AVAV UMAC, which has just absolutely crushed it to the upside.
Nice.
And now I've got ABVE, and we're going to get over 4 here. Probably take out the high. Watch the 428 here as we start to go here. Should get more volume in on this candle. You're going to be watching right down in here, this candle right here. We've got about 2 minutes to go on the candle, on the 5 minute, and we'll see if we can rush over 4 and then get some volume to come pouring in here. So we look good right now.
I'm actually going to take a partial on my AVAV right here.
Yeah. Good decision. I think we got a little bit higher, but I think we'll wait and see here. Market looks great right now.
V7, good morning. Mark went into NVIDIA. Oh my gosh. It's about 100, almost 168 bucks. All-time highs, it just keeps printing them. Wow.
Come on, push it now. Push. Yep, about 15 seconds on the candle. Let's get over that 4 and then run. Come on, 3 cents to go. Take it out, take it out, take it out. Here we go. Lots of shares for sale at 4. We get through that, I think we could see that high of the day. Watching your level 2 right now, there's what, 25, 50,000 at 4? I mean, a $4 stock, right? But nonetheless, there we go. There we go. There we go. Watch the 428. We could see a huge move now with this stock. Go. Go. 428, watch it. Spike high, 428 ABVE in the pre-market. That's target on the stock right now. Big time move.
CRCL is big.
420 whole number's got some resistance to it also.
I might have to dump this MSTR put options. Getting a lift here for, I won't say an obvious reason, but okay, Q's just got over the close for a moment there. Oh, MSTR. I will have to dump this position for a loss.
AVAV looking good, and UMAC. I'm out. All shares UMAC, traders. All shares UMAC. I just turned my day green.
Nice.
From 3 losing trades, thanks to AVAV, thanks to UMAC, thanks to ABVE. 3 losing trades to start, 3 winning trades, actually 3.5 winning trades. Right in back of that. Look at MSTR now at the high of the day. Whew. Okay. Interesting.
Paul
Yeah,
is saying,
I'll tell you all what, the it is a psychological deterrent to start with a losing trade, let alone 3 losing trades. So pat myself on the back. You know, it's always tough. In fact, today, and by the way, there is no guarantee that the next trade will be a green trade. You're hoping that you know, you get to the point where, you know, you can have a green trade and then let alone string 3 together. And like I always say, hell, I strung 3 losing trades together. Why can't I string 3 winning trades together? And you know, it happens, and it happened right here in front of you today. You know, then I go back and look and thank Darren for the. I didn't have UMAC up on my board this morning, and I took it first thing right around $10, and kept saying 11, 11, 11. We went through 11 like it was nothing, and then 1150, 1160, and I got out here at 1152. So chalk one up for the good guys.
Yeah, very nice. $5.55. What is that? Let's see. I'm gonna put options again on the Qs here next Wednesday. I'm just moving up my strike, so I'll be up at 5.55 for next Wednesday, the 15th. Yeah, it'll be pretty tight. I mean, only big losing trade, and I'm going to say it was that big, was Tesla. We trimmed up on the way up and stopped me out just fine. I'd argue my AV entry was pretty darn perfect. Pretty close. We had a low of session at 246.22, and I got in at 246.44. Originally wanted to be in at 246.30, but whatever. I'm not complaining. Okay, we're in these put options on the Qs. How many guys took AVAV? Give me a +1 if you guys did. And did anybody short meta this morning with me? Vincent, you did? Right on. Right on, Paul. Yeah, I mean, I think, I don't know. Watch this 554.03 on the Qs. I really do think it's we may end up seeing a decent pullback today, and so I'm planning accordingly. But seeing Nvidia literally just go straight up, you gotta imagine that's kind of hard to contend with. What a move on Nvidia! Jeez. If anybody took that long today, congrats. That's a huge winner.
There goes our big move now on ABVE. Again, sky's the limit on this baby, really.
Oh no. It looks like TOS sets up a thicker swim, right? Paul shorted Tesla, and then it thicker swim froze, and then Michael
Yeah, couldn't get out. He was stuck.
is big red. Froze again. Oh man, what? That's brutal.
It happens. Been there.
I wonder if AV is going to put a new session high. So I'll wait for that. We already took a small partial, but I'll just leave the rest. 10 points, guys.
Crazy. We don't even you don't even get excited at 10 points. I mean, it's crazy now to think about it, right? I mean, as I always say, rule of thumb is if I could make 1 point a day, I could do this for the rest of my life, right?
Yeah.
And then here we sit there and talk about, oh man, I just made 10 points. It's like, oh my gosh, 10
Right.
points is like freaking crazy.
Yeah. 10 points
Crazy.
on AVAV. We had 10 points or so on Meta. I mean, I've done pretty well this Friday. I mean, we get back. Like, I still have these put options on MSTR. I don't love holding on to a losing trade here. Just built a position here on the Qs. But I'm not eager to jump in anything. Everything's kind of slowing down right now. So I do think if we see a little bit of selling, that's fine. But AVAV, like I can't lose on this trade. And needless to say, we got a beautiful green day today. I'll definitely be taking wifey out to a nice dinner.
Yeah, I worked a little too hard. I'm complaining a little bit, but I worked a little bit too hard today for my liking. Usually I like to push that easy button here with a couple of great trades, especially on a Friday. But when you start off in the hole like that, it's a buzzkill, Good job, Vincent. Way to go.
Nice.
Traders, if you're out there, if you're on YouTube land this morning or any place out there, we do have a free 7-day trial to come into the room, and we're in talks now to have making the room private. And what I'm real proud of is that we've got a great trading room, right? And people pay to come into the room. It's so marginal, right? What is it, 144 bucks a month if you just do monthly? And for that, the camaraderie, the call outs. I mean, just think about this, traders. I was in the room today and I did not have UMAC on my board today, right? So UMAC was nothing, I put in my trades for the day. I put in my stocks that I'm going to watch. And then, as I'm saying good morning to everybody, Darren's out there saying, hey, Scott, take a look at UMAC. And I pick up UMAC and put in, a couple thousand shares here, 1,500 shares, and the stock is up 1.5 points. So, I'm not saying that you're going to get out there and trade 1,000 shares, or if if you're trading 100 shares or you're trading 10 shares, right? These are the type of things that a great community of like-minded traders really comes together and is able to share. And I certainly think it's worth it. Our expectations to get wealthy off of people paying the entry fee into the room, I don't think are where we want them to be right now. It'd be nice to have the room generate all kinds of money and that pays the bills and dinners and things like that. But right now, that's not where we're at. Where we're at right now is we're sharing the information. We're getting some great traders in here, and it's a place where people know now out there on the web that they can come in and they can trade with a great trading group. People that want to be here, people that share their information, share their trades, share their watch lists, and and we work together, and that's what it's all about. The fee that we charge is negligible, and I think it's well worth it. I think it's a great time to be part of it. We're going to have a great second half of the year. There's no doubt we've had a great first half of the year, and as we get in, people take some time off for summer, for vacations and things like that. But we're going to be here and we're going to continue to trade, whether it's on the road, right here in the office, or wherever. We're going to continue to navigate these markets and be focused on what matters the most. And over the years, to me, what matters the most is profitability. You're in the NFL, you're in Major League Baseball, you're a poker player. It gets down to wins and losses, right? I mean, you can't pay, like Popeye used to say, or the hamburger or whatever. He said, not the hamburger. What's his name? Popeye's guy that he goes, a burger today, I'll pay you tomorrow. Well, it doesn't work like that. You got to make the money now so you can have the burger, feed the family, turn the air on, and move around in life. So I think the real focus is being profitable. Now, do we, at 44 Trading, do we really hinge upon training? I would say no. I would say when growing up in the TradeNet family with Mayor, we really focused on training, and we had a TradeNet Academy in Israel, and I did a lot of training, week after week. I don't think there was a week that went by that we didn't have mentoring or we didn't have some type of training. And I'm not saying that those days are over. I'm just saying that I think we've elevated the room, with DVG, with Amir, with Aggie to some real professional levels. And now, it's not that we couldn't use training, but I think the training becomes the training that you're getting today is real life training. You're getting here in the room. Why am I getting into the trade? What's my entry? What's my exit? Why is that? And I think those, we try to do as good a job as we can every day. Are we perfect? No. But I think, if you listen to DVG as he explains why he's getting into the trade, why he got out of the trade, what it's all about, where did he find the trade? I think that kind of information will propel you as a trader even more than reading a book going through training. I just think it's vitally important that you're in a community that can help you, can nurture you, can answer the questions, and that's what we're here for. So, that being said, those of you that are on YouTube, you want to come into the room, Clifton will post the link. You can come right to the 44 Trading website, come in with a 7-day free trial, and get you going by next week. So, because you are delayed in YouTube land, and we'd love for you to come and check us out. So have a great weekend, everybody in YouTube, and we appreciate you joining us today. And for everybody here in the room, thank you for contributing. Thanks for giving us those little tidbits of information that make us all profitable, right?
No doubt. Feels like markets are slowing down a little bit here.
Yeah. Yeah, we are, coming up on 11 o'clock. I'll probably be here for another 20 minutes or so. I'm going to cut out early, get some exercise in today. Remember, traders, it's not about sitting on your big butt all day long and looking at the screens. It's about, the one thing I did want to convey, I forgot to say it. The reason we're here, I know the reason that you're here is because you watch YouTube videos and you have that thing in your mind that, you want to be a professional trader. And more importantly, you want to have the trader's lifestyle. And the trader's lifestyle is, in my opinion, coming in like a thief, doing what you do and running. And when you run, you can go to, exercise, you run to have a good time, you run to spend your money on something else. You just get out and do what you need to do. Have a good, great lifestyle, and then come back, put a smile on your face, and get back on it on Monday.
I might go do some car shopping today.
Yeah, there you go. Get rid of that crappy Land Rover. I mean, that vehicle that you have, right? Where might we be looking? Would it be looking at another sports car like you had before?
Yeah, maybe. That's what I'm kind of figuring out what I want next. But the trouble is like with some of these cars, like you may want to finance a portion of it because it just doesn't make sense to drop a huge chunk of cash on it. So that's kind of what I don't want to say worried about, but I'm thinking about right now, which is does it make sense right now with rates the way they are, or they're going to actually dip here in a bit? So, but I at least want to get an idea of what's next. So I'll probably go just, do some window shopping today. The problem is if I see something I like, I might do something stupid.
Right. We had a good profitable day today, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And we've got, I've got these put options on the Qs right now. They expire next Wednesday. So I'll let those kind of do their thing. I still got my put options on MSTR. Other than that, I mean, just kind of managing the trade on AVAV, and then we're all out on Meta. So I'm watching Tesla. I did like that 307 level. Apparently, we're trying to hold it right now, but if we break it, maybe we end up lower. I'm waiting for the Qs to break under 55403. It's the level I've been talking about since this morning. Again, I know I ask this often of our group, but feedback is super welcome, and I say that meaning, if there's something you guys want us to spend more time on or have separate sessions on, again, if we do like every Thursday afternoon or something, we get together or something, right? Like make suggestions that you think would be valuable for not only you but also the community. We welcome that, right? I mean, we're here to grow the 44 Trade Nation, as Scott mentioned. At some point, we would like to get ultimately, if time and money were infinite, right, we could all do a bunch of different stuff. But for us, it's, we want to make this a community that people look forward to learning from, growing from, and sharing what we're doing. But that also comes from a perspective from you guys, right? Like help us understand what is of interest for you, what would you like to see more of, less of, etc. That's helpful. Sometimes I get some comments like, "Hey, DVG, don't really like when you go on a rant about different topics. Like just focus on a trade or something." Fine, like that's totally fine by me. But that kind of stuff is super helpful for us to make sure that we're optimizing our community for our members.
Yeah, and again, I speak for DVG in this, but we're both thick-skinned men. So if you have a complaint, you don't like the way DVG talks, or you don't like the way that I act, or something like that, just send us
You
a
don't like
message.
the Trump impersonation.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if they don't like that or not. I love it. So every single time it happens, I laugh inside myself. It just doesn't get old. He is he is he is so poked fun of. It's amazing. And then when you do that, just the way that it's done at the time, it's just hilarious. But yeah, I mean, we're trying to shape the room. It's a community. It's not owned by one or it's our group. So have a say. And again, if it's something that you got on your mind, let us know. So in the meantime, let's wrap up where I'm at right now. So I just came out of the AVAV trade, and I'm going to come out anything under 11 on UMAC. I'm out. And the ABVE trade, I'm holding on half share size here. We got the breakout. We sold into the breakout, right? We sold into the high. And again, that's something that you learn right away. You sell into the strength of the move. Don't worry about it blasting off and leaving you in the dust, okay? Sell into the strength of the move up or the strength of the move down. If you're short, sell into the candle that's really, really popping to the up or downside. You'll never regret it, right? And then save some in case it goes higher or in case it goes lower. Okay, so you're always in the game. And you guys know Amir Barak is very good at that. He's always saying, hey, partial here, partial there, save some. He's led me down the wrong path a few times, but the majority of the time, oh, Scott, you need to hold on to this. You need to hold on to it. And
Let it grow. Let it grow.
Yeah, let it grow. Yeah, well, I watched it grow, and then I watched it die. But the majority of the time, he's right because he's such a good trader. So that goes without saying. But you got to always keep a little bit of skin in the game in case there is a higher move. And those of you that are out there that are struggling to you're struggling to make more money. Well, making more money is really about hanging in the trade. If the trade is going with you, hang in there, right? Because what's it matter? You pay yourself first. I mean, I don't know about you. I'm not paying a dime for any of my trades, right? Zero. So.
You mean like commissions?
Commission, yeah.
Yeah, I pay I think 60 cents or something like that for my options, maybe 69 cents per option.
Yep. So, you can, and like today was a prime example with this darn coin trade. I was wrong twice, but then I was right.
Speaking
one
of
and a half
look
times.
At,
it was
look
nice.
at what it's doing now. It's
yep.
Tanking even further.
Yep.
Yeah, I think I'm actually going to cut out here at 11. I'll leave these positions on. I've got, I don't know, more or less a mental stop on some of these. I don't really mind. Like I can't, even if these options that I'm holding right now go to zero, I won't lose money today. We had a monster day. Meta, without a doubt, absolutely crushed it. AVAV, I'm glad we got in. We got with the ad. We got a nice push, 10 points up. I mean, no complaints.
Did you get in? Let's talk about the Meta trade. Were you talking Meta? I forget. Were you talking Meta pre-market? Was that the one you got in right before the bell or no?
No. So that was like just before the market opened. Let's see. What was that one? Hold on. No, Meta I got in like literally like right at the open. I saw push. We rejected the 200 EMA, and so I was worried. I wanted to get like short around 724, 725 if it got there, and by the time I got in, I was like, oh, maybe I got a crappy fill, and literally I got in and it just went straight down, like the same candle it was at 8:32 in the morning. Sorry, 9:32. My bad. I'm looking at. I don't know why this always shows up as Chicago. Yeah, ultimately, two monster trades, AVAV and Meta. We had a losing trade on Tesla, which is unfortunate. It happens. Oh, you know what it was? It was BM&R. That's when I got in pre-market and then got stopped.
Okay.
But it was a baby size trade. So I was just looking at my journal right now. I'm like, wait, what is? I did take one this near the open. 52 and change. So I got stopped out of that one. Anytime I take anything like pre-market or whatever, I'll start with like, let's just say 100 shares. So if I lose out on a buck, that's fine. It's $100. I can go make that in another trade. But like Meta, for example, we nailed that trade and we started just adding. It worked out pretty good. But then I moved to options on a lot of stuff. So like we made some money on the put options and the Qs because we talked about 55403 being a level. As soon as we got above that, we're holding that now. So it feels a little bit more bullish. And I'm up a little bit here on these put options, but definitely we get to like maybe down $300-400 on them. I'll probably dump them. Until then, just monitor the trade. Taking a little more off AVAV here, and I will leave the rest to move higher. It's gonna do it for me though, Scott. Have an awesome weekend, everybody.
Super weekend. Text me if you do something stupid like buy a car.
Oh well, speaking of, I will be gone next week.
Yep.
So I won't be present next week. I know Scott, you're gonna be riding solo or with I think Amir will be here, right?
Yeah, Amir will be here for 2 days, but I've got the rest here. The only I think the only day that I may have a conflict with next week will be on Tuesday. No, not Tuesday. No, I'm good. Yep.
Okay.
I'm good all week.
So yeah, I guess I won't see you guys until next or 2 Mondays from now.
Yeah.
Jeez. And I have a birthday somewhere in between there.
Nice.
So I'll be back on the 21st, y'all, and look forward to that. In the meantime, trade safe, y'all. Appreciate you. Enjoy the weekend, Scott. Thanks as always, and
Yeah, man.
we'll chat
Enjoy
soon.
the
Cheers. God
weekend.
bless.
Yep. Bye-bye. Okay. Well, traders, you're just down to myself now. As DVG's taken off for the weekend, myself and Clifton are here. And oops, let me go back here. There we go. Okay, there we go. Look at AVAV. What a nice ride AVAV was. No, I mean, the only thing ABVE, I think we could, probably, I would say I should probably just come out of it if it comes under 4 again and be done. Lock up a small green day and be done and get into the weekend here. So I'll give it about 10 minutes here. We'll see what happens. AVAV continuing. Those of you that are in the trade, let's just keep riding it.